Hey, good morning, folks. So we looking at, if you into working out, this is a great product to get. Now, I'm not getting any, kickoff for this financially, anything like that. I've been working out since I was 14 years old. I originally started with about 160 pounds, no huge mass, no rips, no tears. I was just Joe Schmo, regular decent guy that looked pretty much like, a 14-year-old boy. Of course, when I went to high school, everybody was pumping iron, everybody was working out, and everyone was like, well, I'm taking this, I'm taking that. Now, mind you, back in the 90s, we really didn't have much of a choice. So it was an issue. We didn't have a pre-workout. All it was steroids. And you probably had more chances or better chances of purchasing the steroids than actually a pre-workout of anything. I mean, guys went out as far as consuming insulin, consuming lots of carbs, consuming lots of crappy stuff just to gain stupid weight. I personally went to McDonald's and had 2 cheeseburgers and French fries and Coke. I was so skinny and I was unable to gain any weight. So my problem and misunderstanding of the entire situation of working out was that I was pretty much putting the wrong things in my body. But back in the 90s, as a student or as a kid in high school, I really didn't have income coming regularly every week. Right now people got YouTubes that get money, off of that. They work at home, and back in the 90s, you had no way or no chance of working at home. Saying that, there was only one source, which you had to work part-time and try to make money off of that and buy things from that. So again, back in the days, you were lucky if you even had a protein. You had to kind of like consume, breast chicken, grilled chicken, steak, and what better way to get beef if not go to McDonald's and do that. However, if you do decide to go to McDonald's every day for the next 2 years because you're 160, you want to be solid 200 pounds, I suggest you Google Super Size Me documentary about McDonald's, and you will change your mind. I have seen that about 10 years ago. I have not had any McDonald's products whatsoever since that day. It's a great documentary. Now, again, we did not have any pre-workout. So today I'd like to talk about the C4, which is a pre-workout, and this is the corporation that makes it. Okay, it states it has explosive workouts, blah, 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 just like everybody else. There's hundreds and thousands probably of different workouts, items that you can purchase over the internet at GNC, Vitamin Shop, and blah, blah, blah. I honestly think that GNC is good for certain things. Vitamin Shop is good for certain things. I was heavily involved in liquid creatine when powder creatine had kind of like finished the stage of being popular. Everybody's just like, well, I'm taking powder creatine, it's going to my liver. Correct. You can cleanse your liver, and if you want a video on that, just let me know how to cleanse your liver afterwards. But this is it. The liquid creatine is still around, kind of phased out. Guys that work out, heavily and they're, serious about working out, they'll take that and they'll mix it with the powder. Good thing is, excuse me, the C4 actually has a creatine, so it's awesome. You're not just getting a plain creatine, because honestly, anything over 5 milligrams, your body doesn't consume the rest. It gives you a stomach ache and you're feeling horrible. Saying that, I also heard good things about Beyond Raw. It's spelled RAVAGE. Now, I heard good things about it. If you take a quick look, this is what I am talking about. Apparently, that stuff is really good for pumps. Of course, I have a bunch of friends that do take steroids. I actually do not take steroids. But again, if you want to talk about steroids, should comment below, and you can challenge me about how good steroids are, how bad they are. I'll pretty much tell you that even little infants that were born early in the hospitals, they actually give them steroids to keep the infants alive by having them gain good weight, which is done by steroids. Long story short, it is decadurabolin. It is very strong steroid that puts lots of muscle tissue into a child. That's, again, a different discussion. We are talking about a C4, which gives you an extreme workout. And guess what, guys? It sure does. I'm not going to read all the supplement facts and things like that. Or I am going to say it does have to be 12 for your good energy. It also has explosive energy blend, which there's 741 milligrams of that. And it does have your creatine and your caffeine. So if you're allergic to caffeine or whatever it is that makes you jigger, do not take this. Again, this thing will not make you go all jiggery and funny looking and give you that funny feeling. I've had that. There's also a great pre-workout. It's called Assault, just like as if you were physically assault somebody. That's how it is. I'm going to try to kind of like Google it or something. And again, I actually took Assault for a very, very long time, and it did a great job. I stuck with it for a very long time. I was very fortunate to buy a great bargain of it at very cheap price. So again, it is awesome. But today, C4, guys, if you're not taking C4 and you're working out, you're wasting your time. Okay? It is what you take today. It is what you do today in order to accomplish what you would want to accomplish tomorrow. So if you go to a gym and you tell me you go to the gym for 2 hours, no, you're not. You're probably talking for 2 hours. If you're going to a gym and you're seriously working out for 2 hours, no, you're not. You are killing your muscle tissue. You're not gaining any good results. You're not gaining any good muscle tissue. What you're doing is you're damaging your tissue. Okay? That is the biggest problem at a gym. I go to the gym all the time and I see these guys, they working out like crazy, but then you don't see them for 3 or 4 days. Or you do see them and they're not really lifting to the full capacity. Now, not always you have to, lift to your full capacity. However, I have studied the C4, okay? And I've noticed that I recover with C4 within a couple of hours, okay? If I do not take C4 pre-workout with the creatine, it would take me to recover 3 days. Mind you, I only work 30 minutes. I do 30 sets, okay? And I do at least my first, okay, let's say bench press. I'm doing bench press only 45, and of course the bar 75. I'm doing that way. My first set, it will be 50 reps, okay? My second set, it will be 25 reps with the same weight. I do not go up. I do not go any lower. I stay that way because I don't like to get injured. If I do it pretty much once a month, and I max my weight, okay? Currently right now I'm at 425 pounds, 15 reps. That's not my goal. That is not what I want to accomplish, okay? I just do that just to make sure that my muscles are still alive and I am still strong as I was when I started taking a C4 and started working out. Again, with the C4, I recover within a couple hours, let's say 1 day, okay? Now, you only take this when you're working out. You take this 1 hour before you work out. I take it half an hour before I work out. I go to the gym. I have an excellent focused workout. Okay, my mind does not wander anywhere whatsoever. Okay, that's what I want. 30 minutes, 30 sets. First set 50, second set 25, and then I keep it 14 reps, 18 reps, 12 reps, 14 reps, 16 reps, 20 reps. Whatever my body tells me, I do. I understand Arnold Schwarzenegger said, and you could, I have his Arnold Schwarzenegger yeah, I can't pronounce it, but I have his book, and he does say, if there's no pain, there's no gain. Listen to me very carefully. You're not on steroids. If you are, obviously you don't have limits. But you're not on steroids. You don't want to injure yourself. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to injure yourself. You don't want that. Okay? Take your C4. Take whatever pre-workout you like. However, there are lots of pre-workouts that do not work. They make you feel stupid. They make you feel silly. They make you feel jittery. They make you feel hungry. They give you a stomach ache. They make you feel and go nuts. We don't want that. C4, I've been testing it for many, many months, and it works. It works for lots of people, okay? Another one, assault, okay? Now, if you have a problem gaining weight, I would definitely suggest you to get cellucor. Okay, I've done cellucor. I went from 160, besides my McDonald's. I very quickly ended for me. But with cellucor, I went from 160, okay, to a solid 200 pounds. And from there on, okay, I have been gaining. So today I am 441 pounds. I'm not obese. My waist is 36, pretty much in mid-40s, okay? So I'm not a young kid. My metabolism slows down regardless. Okay, I work out 3 times a week. I do my 30 minutes. I do my jogging. I do mile and a half. Why mile and a half? Every department that I know does mile and a half. Whether it's a police department, whether it's a fire department, whether it's a corrections department, any and all departments, they do mile and a half. I believe in 14 minutes and 50 seconds. If you can do that, you're in good shape. You are only running to make sure your body stays alive. That's all it is. Nothing else whatsoever. Okay? So stay with the mile and a half. Do not run 50 miles, 60 miles. Give me a solid mile and a half. Why? Because your blood circulation, your heart, will push all the oxygen and the blood, and of course, your C4 faster to your body stream. Okay? And your blood, it will take it in. Now, it also goes to your liver. That's a different discussion. Okay? Assault. Very good pre-workout. I've had it for a long time. Mind you, okay, lots of pre-workouts might not work for you. I'm telling you what works for me. Again, 240 pounds, and I am a big dude. When I want a good workout, I take 3 spoons. When I want to go to sleep at night, I take 1 spoon, okay? When I want a mid-workout, like, I still want to work out. I don't want to burst or anything like that. Like, I just feel good as it is. I'll take 1 or 2. If I'm tired, I'll take 3. But mind you, you're not going to sleep, okay? Which is great if you have a big overload at your work, which I do. I do crazy hours. I do mornings, afternoons, nights, double shifts, 16 hours, 18 hours, 20 hours. It's crazy. So it's hard to stay healthy and still look good, look professional, and have the look that you can control the situation, whatever job you're doing, okay? It's always about how you present yourself, how you look, and pretty much how do you talk. But first is the look. Then it's your pretty much speech, how you negotiate with whoever you negotiate. It could be with your boss. It could be with a person. It could be that you are in law enforcement and you have to pretty much de-escalate the situation. Do a verbal judo. Do later a physical, tactical, self-defense. There's hundreds of ways to do this. Okay? So you want to look neat. Okay? And that's how you proceed with pretty much your everyday living. Now, I don't want you to be ripped or cock diesel like everybody says. All I'm saying is this is going to work for you. You just got to have your body get used to it, okay? And I'll start with 1 scoop. Again, it is a good thing. If you want to go to that extreme 260 pounds, which I was when I was about 25, which was about 20 years ago, I took the cellucor. I did 3 cycles. I bought the big bucket, 7 pounds. And I would take on one cycle, I would take 3 7-pounder buckets. That would be my 1 cycle. I would do 3 cycles a year. I did that for 2 years. I stood at a steady 260 pounds for many years. Okay, as I got older, I had to be careful what you take. Again, if you need a video on cellucor, you let me know. Let's just say it's 79 grams of carbs and sugar. What does it do? Cellucor, what it does, it peaks your insulin. Insulin, what it does, it pretty much makes you just go get crazy builds. And of course there's water radiation that you hold all that water inside your body. But anyway, guys, if you do once you take something like this, be my guest. If you have any questions whatsoever, you let me know, okay? I'm going to try to answer all the questions, but I would not put out anything for YouTube that doesn't work. This is my experience, okay? I have no legal responsibilities or liabilities towards you guys. You folks just pick what you want. I'm just giving you information. That's all it is, information. I'm not telling you take it. All I'm saying is, look, I took it, it worked for me. If you want to take it, that's fine. I am giving you information, why it worked for me, how it worked for me, and what maybe might work for you, okay? I've mentioned Celtec, I've mentioned the Assault, and also the C4, okay? Again, we will talk about, if you need to, we'll talk about different workouts, different procedures. I make my workouts very simple, and I get good results, and I stay that way. There's an old say, if it's not broken, do not fix it. Alright folks, if you like this channel, please subscribe. This is your first time, check out all my other videos. They're usually about radio control vehicles and other basic things. I'm trying to hit another aspect of life, which I see lots of people working out. And believe it or not, my number one selling thing is dieting. So everybody wants to diet. Everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants to be ripped. Everybody wants to have a six-pack, so on and so forth. So lots of guys out there doing lots of different workouts on YouTube. And I see this one kid. He's a kid. He has no experience whatsoever. He might have the knowledge of what, how, and where, and the ingredients and everything, but he has no experience. Okay? And you always see like, oh, I got hurt, I got injured, I got this, I got that. No. We don't want to do that. Keep it simple. Now, if you're 18 years old, you really shouldn't be working out. You should be doing cardio and lots of resistance exercising, okay? If you are 23, now you stop growing, now you can go hit the weights really hard. If you can't wait till you're 23, again, just do basic workout, okay? Do your cardio, very important, okay? Do resistance bands. It's not sissy, it's not gay, nothing like that, okay? Don't do much weight. Just keep it slim, keep it slim and pretty much simple. That's all workout is all about. Alright folks, again, if this is your first time stopping on this channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And if you have any questions or you would like to get more information whatsoever, I'm willing to give it to you. I have experience since I was 14. I'm 44 right now, so I don't think I have a dilemma. I have never got injured. I was never injured. I always bench press, lift, cardio, whatever it is. Alright folks, be careful, be safe, and be smart, and make sure you eat well.